What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above, round and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Very scary, he no carry.
I'm jet lagged.
Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. Foodie Scooty went live tonight from her new beachfront condo. She addressed Missy Moo, Charlie Gold, FFG, and of course, Nader. Here's a recap. Full disclosure, I only got about the first hour before it was deleted.
What's going on, guys? This is the first live stream in our new home. But we are still working on getting everything together. Everyone uses filters. Okay, I'm like compared to most people online, have you seen some filtered people? Are you kidding me? What about Instagram models? You think they're just au naturel? No, they're not. And no, I'm not comparing myself to an Instagram model, but I'm using that as an example. Great view of the beach. Well, you're not going to see it at night anyway, so we keep the blinds closed. You know, if the windows are open, I have to like dress full. So last year, I didn't even know they were built in, like for real. And that's why I was in denial. I'm like, they don't have filters. They don't have filters. Sure enough, you know, so they're off. They're going to stay off, whatever. You don't like my face? Don't look at it. It's not humid in here at all. We have central air and it's like very powerful. So yeah, it happened fast that we moved, huh? Like it just like we decided to move and we came to look at the place and you know, Salah was talking with the guy. He's like, we'll take it like instantly. Because it's like all the information's already been out there, but it's a really good deal for a seaside apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and it's super nice, like super nice, super quiet. There's no hallway kids, very spacious, you know, so I like it. Stan, can you hear the waves? With the windows open, yeah, and you can see the waves crashing and you can smell the sea air, so I love it. And my kitchen, everything is pretty much unpacked and put away. That's why I haven't been live or been doing any content because I've just been like freaking out. Like it's been so much work for us. He already knows the city you live in. Yeah, I saw comments like, I don't know, somebody was like, this is where you live, so like what do you think we actually care? I don't know. We like try to like blur out some things, but I'm like, watch, people are obsessed, they're gonna zoom in, they're gonna find where we live. It's irrelevant. It's just there's no point in doing it. I mean, we didn't mind our old place though, but that's why we moved, you know, because like you saw the first place in Salmiya with Salah. He was living on his own for a couple years. No need for him to have a bigger place. And you know, when I came down, you know, then we decided like after marriage to live together and move to a slightly bigger place, I guess, but we thought 1 bedroom would be good for us. And then we saw this deal on the seaside and we're like, hey, let's take it, you know? So we could have more room. Howie's in his own little room right now in the spare room. And I just wanted to have more workspace because yeah, I was doing mukbangs in the room and everything was falling over and there wasn't much room and everything. So it's time for an upgrade, yeah. People are still finding things to complain about, the color differences in the lights. You know that a light bulb can be changed very easily, right? Petty masters. Like who cares? We don't care. We're so happy. The only thing is like, no, like a lot of apartments here, any apartment we looked at didn't have closets. So we have wardrobes and we have the spare room we keep some things in. We're gonna buy, like we have an outside closet, like a wardrobe, and we're gonna get another one and put it in the spare room for like more of my stuff. It's very spacious. Yeah, it's really nice. Who needs lights? Yeah, maybe we like it that way. I don't care. But we're gonna like finish fixing it all up, and eventually, inshallah, we're gonna do a complete apartment reveal. Salah had some extra electrical sock outlets installed yesterday, so we've just been really busy like unpacking, and we've been so tired because like moving sucks. Moving really sucks. So Salah's gonna come a bit after. He's just letting me talk with my visors for a bit first. I have this attachment for my sheesh. This is like my routine. I have like my one shisha, just like finished cleaning up after dinner. I have a grocery haul coming out on my channel because we did like a lot of groceries today. My kitchen is amazing. It fits everything inside. Like the washer dryer, I don't have to like go sideways to get into the between the washer dryer and the bathroom. I'm even doing okay with the elevator. It's not too bad. Yes, I can fit in the stand-up shower. And I actually had a bath, so I can fit in the bathtub. So all the people who are fat shaming when they really have no place to, you can stuff it. Thank you. So I noticed the harder I ignore people, the harder they try to get my attention. I've really noticed that. There's so many there's like, people never cease to amaze me. I'm always amazed at how low people can go and how I never knew about their character. Like you can say that about me. I never knew how bad she was. I never knew how psychotic some people were, like former beezers. Who needs a bathroom? There's an ocean. Actually, saltwater is like the biggest cleanser from what I heard. Yeah, I was like, I don't really want to address this person because they're obviously trying really hard to get my attention. And I've seen like people have come in my comments and messaged me So I just want to say, I never like, okay, number one, I have the same DMs that Messy Poo has that she's flexing, but we don't do that. We're not going to, we didn't do it because it's like, there's no point, there's nothing really revealing there. And, you know, yeah, I'm getting to that. Why is she saying that Salah contacted Mr. Moo? Number one, her claiming that there's recent DMs is BS, 100% lies, just like she lied about super chatting French fried fraud from the beginning. By the way, I just want to say, I was watching your mama's stream. Charlie and I don't see eye to eye. That's obvious, whatever. But she dragged FFG so hard and so good that I never knew you were like this. I didn't know you were this good. Now, I don't like when you drag me hard, but when you drag her hard, I can laugh. She basically said, and it's kind of mean, but imagine walking around with her face. I would call animal control if I saw her in public. And I'm just like, you need to worry less about animal control being saving BBJ and more of them coming for your, you know what. Yeah. So it was hilarious. I almost choked on my freaking sandwich, and she did drag her. I love it. So I have to side with her on this fight for sure. What else? I'm sorry. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, you guys love the new place. You guys will get a complete tour. Don't worry. It is so spacious. Like, I love it. There's no comment that could be too mean. Yeah, she deserves it. She can drag, and she has the nerve to say Charlie's obsessed with her. Excuse me? Excuse me. Who has an entire channel dedicated to one person, and she's like, go back to criticizing my light bulb, you peasant. Anyway, so this whole Messy Poo thing, I don't know. I mean, the nerve, I don't know if she ever said Salah has no personality. I don't know if she said that, but the nerve of you when your husband just sits there like a dry log in the background laying in bed. That's all you do. Where's your chemistry? You just lay there like lumps of crap in your bed criticizing other people. You've become everything you criticized in those DMs. So don't make me release the DMs because you look worse than I do in those DMs. Those voice notes you sent and you doxed people in the chat, in the DMs, please don't make me do it. Okay? Because I still have those. I think. I don't know. Anyway, they might be my old Instagram. I'd have to log in. I have a new Instagram now. Hi, Jessica. Yeah. Salah has the DMs between him and Mr. Moo. Those are old DMs. So the only thing that's a little juicy, I guess if you want to say, was what she said about like how he said, I'm impulsive and I give our business, because that was the time when we got in that huge fight and I went online and outed it. And I said, we broke up, I called him this and that. And that's what he was talking about. He was hurt that I went online and talked. No surprise. I saw all of the DMs. So what's the big deal? Like, that's so in the past. Does she lay on the bed like the grandparents in Willy Wonka? Yeah, they just lay in the bed all day farting, like whatever. So the husband's a doll that she makes. Seriously, no personality whatsoever. Obviously a cuckold. He lets you go on stream with your big jugs out, which I know I did in my past, but I don't, honestly, I have no idea how I ever did that. Really, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever go back to I could never go back to doing that, never. She's stirring up drama, but that's so pathetic. Like, she's completely not the person I ever thought she was. How do you go from like, I don't know, fake in every way. Yeah. My new Instagram is Chantal YouTube, I think. So anyways, nobody cares about you on either side. The haters don't like you, and the beezers don't like you anymore. So maybe get a hint. You're trying way too hard. Like, stop adding me, stop talking about me, because I'm just not even going to address you after this. I'm only addressing the DMs issue. So anyway, there's no new DMs. That's a blatant, complete lie. I'm just so surprised how low people go for clout. Like, what? Like, you're just making up lies now? Like, blatant lies. Like, so Salah was in my DMs. Okay, this is how it started. Let me give you a little history lesson. I know a lot of you warned me that she was nuts. Anyway, she's nuttier than a trail mix, I swear. Not even the Twitter trolls don't like her. Twitter's insane and pathetic. A bunch of freaking weird cat ladies who have no life. I swear, like, you spend all day trying to find my location? Show up here. Like, what? What are you gonna do? Like, who cares? Like, oh, we have information. It's like the proud of doxing people. It's like the proud that they have some piece of information about me. Like, it's so weird. Like, touch grass. And they do it for free. You don't get paid to be on Twitter. You have no life. So, Missy Poo was a big time supporter before. You know this, right? She liked to try to involve herself in our lives, apparently, now that I think about it, because number one, she was the one who first messaged Salah on Instagram. He still has all the messages, everything. She messaged him first, okay? And I was like, and I even like talked to another abuser about this, and the abuser was like, why is she messaging your husband? Like, why is she messaging your husband? So she messaged him first and was like saying something nice or whatever. I don't even know. I could get it. Kicked Pissy Poo out of her. It was so funny when I felt that kicked Pissy Poo out of her chat when the super chat. I know she tried to kiss her ass with the super chat. She's like, we don't like you. Why does Missy think it's her place to hold Salah accountable? Exactly, just like Maradane. Like, what? Hold accountable for what exactly? Like, oh my god, I can't. So okay. So that's it. And then Salah asked me, because she, like, I don't know if she friend requested him or whatever. He asked me if he's like, he doesn't add anyone on Instagram. If you check his who he's following is still like 252. He doesn't follow anybody who requests him, okay? Obviously, because he's not a piece of crap, all right? Like someone we know. So anyway, he asked me, do you want me to add her back? Like, do you want me to add her on Instagram as a follow-up friend? And I said, yeah, she's a beezer, go for it. She's supportive, she's nice, blah, blah, blah. Go for it, you know? So that's why, like, she's all like, he liked my pictures. He liked your pictures because he likes everyone's pictures that he follows. And I'm pretty sure your husband likes some of my pictures as well. Just saying, okay? So don't read too much into that. He was being nice, you know? And he never messaged her after that. They never had any direct contact. He would talk to Mr. Moo. Because that's what you do when you're Muslim. And this culture, you don't talk to other women directly, all right? He didn't like all her pics. No, he didn't like them all. Maybe a few here and there. We still have he still has all the messages with Mr. Moo, yeah. Yeah, of course, he does. We can definitely show. There's no recent ones whatsoever. Babe, do you still have all the messages? I'm pretty sure you do, right? So I'd like to see a date and time of these new messages. Let's see them, or it didn't happen anyway, but let's see them. And why are they taking so long to be fabricated? Obviously, I wouldn't put it past her. Anyways, like, instead of making an ugly wreath, that's what she's doing. You have time to make an ugly wreath, an ugly doll, and you don't have time to show DMs. What? You still have the whole messages? All right. So, and when she would message me, she was obviously on my side, but she's like blaming me for her bad behavior of like sending me the information about T and Sass's daughter and bad mouthing, just breeze in and all this and that. Like, really? You're gonna blame me for that? Please get a life. She's trying so hard to fit in with anyone she can. Anyway. So that's what happened. That's the history on that. She's the one who messaged Salah first. And even another beezer who I was talking to at that time was like, that's weird. Why is she messaging your husband? And then I was like, whatever, you know, he's not messaging her back after that. Like, I think he just wrote like thanks, LOL, or something stupid, and then that was it. Then him and Mr. Moo were talking because, you know, he started seeing him as somebody who could confide in. Obviously not. This is a lesson. Don't ever trust people online. Like, I know I shared Ever's DMs, but he's nobody to me, like, you know, and that was wrong. But like, to go from being a complete supporter and having this like friendship and like saying, oh, we support you, no, there's even a DM saying we support you no matter what, we would never turn on you, blah blah blah. Like, you know, and shut up about the animal abuse, because you know that's BS, because your animals look more mangy than mine ever did. Thanks. God. Yeah, why are you even in our business? And why are you in this whole, like, now she's trying to, like, be a savior in this natural situation. Like, oh, and by the way, buddy, yeah, I'm gonna roast you next. Calling me a buffalo when you're leeching off of an elephant, and you look like a camel. A diseased camel with severe gingivitis. All right, meth head, you better shut it. Oh my God, anyway. The nerve. Yeah, he's just trying to use my name because he can't get anything else. Like, what, you literally think that people are going to subscribe to your OnlyFans? You can't even get people to watch you when you're in the bathtub. There was crickets louder than anyone in your chat. Turn on members only and you have doo-doo in there. Yeah, no one's chatting, Daddy. No one's chatting because he's an abusive piece of crap nobody wants to talk to, okay? Except for desperate women, like yourself. You know, she cried after that. No, she went back to criticizing the color differences in our light bulbs as if, you know what, we can change a light bulb right now. He's grasping at straws, I know. Doing like, I don't know. We don't even like, we watched through BBW Kings, honestly. Seriously, that was hilarious. Oh, I think, he thinks everyone thinks he's hot. I'm gonna take my towel off and go in the bath, in Dee Dee's bathtub, her condo. Anyway, he's having to roll cigarettes. Pathetic loser. And saying that I'm fat? Well, you're emaciated. You're an emaciated, diseased camel. So I would rather be fleshy than sinewy and diseased. So, yeah. And I hope you go to prison for a very long time. And then I hope you get deported to Egypt. Don't talk about the peeps. I know. Gosh, really, I don't know. Anyway, I have a guardian angel, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. So, did you see the El Scandy family on Dudu's cupboard? Yeah, where did you go? Le Dolorama and buy some little stickers? How cute. Do you think Dudu really thinks she's innocent, or is she just lying for her man? Do you think she thinks he's innocent? I bet you she's deluded enough. I was, probably. He's such a joke and she's hilarious. He thinks he's smart. Yeah, gross. I look at that now and I'm like, even Salah was like, what were you thinking? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't know. I didn't have a brain at all. And Salah left him a comment on his channel. He's a coward. He blocks him. Coward. She doesn't care. Yeah, they've said some really nasty things, like about Gary. Like, that whole thing was just disgusting, honestly. I don't know why he would let him run him off of YouTube. Ew. Like, please come back and roast him, please. Anyway, so that's the story with Messy Poo. You look pathetic. You're trying way too hard. You're a very big try hard. I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. Like, imagine seeing your mother with her milkers out, hanging to her knees, and trying to get involved in like high school level drama. Really? Like, how pathetic. I couldn't even imagine. And then her husband in the background sounds like the guy from Office Space with the stapler. There's no way you thought in your mind, right mind, he was remotely attractive. Ew. Totally yikes. Anyway, so that's that story. It's all BS. It's absolute rubbish. He never DM'd her or any of that thing of the salt. When I heard that blatant lie, like, oh, so Salah's been DMing me, and like, don't talk this close to the camera either, okay? Thanks. Can we cook a hungry man dinner on the stove? Man, yeah, that's really sad. I saw that clip on the stream. Like, he's like totally out of it. Like, he's live streaming like like totally out of it, man. You need help for sure. Yeah, I think Missy exposed is material for himself. Like, what is she, like, seriously? And I never emailed her. I don't talk to her. I don't anything. The only time I see is when people comment or it's on a live stream, like from your mom. I don't ever watch her crap. She probably doesn't get any attention at home. I know her sitting there, completely ignoring her husband, saying that I'm not allowed to lie. I should be lying about a relationship. Number one, you don't know anything about a relationship, period. We got in like one fight, and that's all that was said. That DM is the juiciest you're gonna see. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah. She said you fight with Salah every day. I can only imagine what he's going through. He's very happy, thank you very much. How, like, we fight every day? Are you in here? Are you the fly in our old apartment or what? Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, she was the fly in our old apartment. Like, are you holding a sixth sense in those big jugs of yours? Like, I don't understand where you come off saying, really, because we could say that about you and Mr. Moo. Like, where's your vlogs together? Where's your love documentary? Where's your, like, you know, watch her go do all these vlogs that no one will watch now. I don't know what her problem is. She's just weird. She sounds bitter that I completely disregard, like, threw her out of the Beezer shit because, and now she's nowhere because nobody wants her because you're not trustworthy. You're not. And not because of me, because of your actions. Because you lie. You're a blatant liar. How would she know that? How would anyone know anything? How would anyone know anything? And actually, thank you for proving me right when you doxed me, you Twitter idiots. Because in the advertisement, it says for families only. So, that means that you have to show your marriage certificate to move here. So, wrong again. Your 15 minutes are over. Anyways, I was like, okay, I promise I'm not going to talk about drama, but here I am. Getting sucked into it. Just leave me out of your drama, people, okay? Like, your whole trashy, gore world, crappy community, I'm not part of this, okay? Like, this is your weird, I don't know what you got going on. Like, people like to laugh at people they call lol cows. Like, excuse me? Lol cow who? Like, you're all more pathetic. You've all been proven to be more messy and more weird. So I don't know where you come off. You have some nerve making fun of us. We've already started decorating. We have a lot of the same old decorations as well from the other place, but it's not going to be like the same kind of decorating like you would see, you know, in the Western world. It's more Middle Eastern style, like more Syrian style. Hi. Can we address SJM drunkenly screeching and falling repeatedly and eating chicken off the floor? I don't know what's the deal with that is. Like, we decided to move and then like the next day we started moving. So it was like a lot of work. Yeah, he had some electrical outlets installed and we finally have some things put up, but we're gonna do like an apartment reveal, so we're not gonna show like everything right now. Is the Middle East better than the West? I'm enjoying living here more, I guess. The air quality sucks. Can't be any worse than Toronto. The smog there is crazy. We live right up by the sea, so we have clean air, I think. Words of wisdom for SJM. How about not blowing your money on crappy $80 crappy FFG merch? Like, do people actually buy that crap? Please help SJM revert. Yeah, the air quality is worse in Toronto. Your new neighborhood is known for prostitution? Not Mangav, no. There's some areas that have some, but like, are you kidding? Like, the Canada's worse for prostitution. And what about US? Are you kidding me? What about downtown in, like, LA? Like, there's, like, I think there's some areas, I'm not sure. I heard, like, maybe Mabula or something, but not Mangav. And what do I care anyway? We're not, like, buying prostitutes. Who cares? Actually, if people have to do that to make a living, that's really sad. Can you make Beezer shirts? Be my best you want to represent. Yeah, we need a Beezer Club t-shirts. Toronto's so gross. I only go there for concerts. Yeah, or like New York City is a lot dirtier, so I wouldn't even talk. He needs rehab. Won't go if they take his phone. Well, yeah, like rehab. I know. When I went to like a psychiatric retreat, that's why I ran away. They take everything away from you. Like, I had a boombox and I was only allowed to listen to like, I remember just listening to Tupac All Eyes on Me on repeat because I had nothing to do. Actually, back then I didn't even have any cell phones. I can't believe how old, like, I feel so old living in a time when there was no cell phones, when there was no internet, you know? 2 blocks from where I live, the world famous PCH where prostitutes wander the streets. Not a single prostitute here where I live, though. Let them talk. But just like, who has a life to literally try to find every little negative thing about where I live as if it's my responsibility for prostitution issues? Like, why does that reflect on us? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. This building is very well kept and very quiet, and it's families only. So if I have a play button, I wonder if I could have it shipped here. Angela, no, I will not be traveling back to Canada. So I don't have to, actually. Travel back. You know, I know people think they know a lot about like my status, which is weird because they don't, but no, I'm not gonna have to. I'm not gonna have to leave. But does my family want to visit Kuwait? I don't know. Like, I think that would be too much of a pain. Maybe it's expensive to come here, but I guess for me to go back home, it is kind of too. Well, it's about like $2,000. It depends. Like, I think after I use my after I have like a whole bunch of points, but it's not too bad. So I'll go back to doing videos and live streams. I just needed like time to get settled in a bit. Yeah, this place has a lot of windows. I know people are like, you don't like windows, but honestly, because I'm usually like, even when I have windows, I usually just like this, like curtains. Like, we don't like the bright sunlight, you know, in the house all the time. But just having the option to open the window wide and smell the air and see the sea is like a different vibe than just like opening your window and seeing a depressing like, you know, buildings and street only. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, in the 90s. Yeah, it's like solid 34 Celsius now. But it's only hot until about 4. And then, like, we went out today at around 3:30, and it actually wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that hot. Sex work is real work. Anyone who judges sex workers for their work really should look inside themselves. Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging, you know. Everyone likes windows when it's an ocean view, exactly. Mountain view, yeah. Yeah, well, the windows don't make it hot at all. Like, you know, I have a fan in my room, and the AC, the central air, is really, really efficient. Yeah, you can still have windows. Like, I like having some windows, I guess. Like, in the other place, it was getting, like, you know, it was starting to feel cramped. And we were like, hey, we need to, like, move out. Especially when I was doing, like, the videos in the room and, you know. Yeah, these are blackout windows. The curtains we have in the room are, like, not blackout. So it still becomes pretty late in the morning. So I actually have an eye mask I wear, and then I'm fine, you know. But Salah always wakes up before me. You always wake me up, babe. I don't know. Oh, like, thicker windows. Oh, maybe. Plus, they do seem very thick, the windows. Yeah. I think so, because we don't feel any heat or anything coming from them. And actually, we don't hear, listen, you can't hear any, because there's a pretty busy street here. Just before the beach, there's a busy street, as you saw in the video, but we don't hear anything. But when we open the windows, you can hear it, you know? The noise was becoming annoying for me. Yeah, all the kids. And sometimes the kids would knock on our door, and I'd be like, leave us alone. So there's no, like, there's only 3 apartments. Like, where we used to live, it was like maybe 8 apartments or like more than that in like one hall. This is a small hall, 2 elevators, and there's like only 3 apartments because they're pretty big apartments, right? So there's only 3 apartments per floor. We had fish and rice today, and then we went to do groceries. No, we went to do groceries, had fish and rice. Then we had an online grocery order. We got like a whole, like, I think it was like, how many eggs was it? Like 36, maybe. I can't remember. It was like a huge amount of eggs for like 75 cents. So yeah, some things are definitely cheaper here. But we're definitely happier here for sure. This new place for sure. Just happened so quickly. But yeah, there's no reason we moved. It's just that, you know, we just wanted to like keep upgrading, I guess. You know what I mean? But the other place we stayed at was like for what, 5 months or so, I guess? 5 months, something like that. But now that I'm in this place, I realize how small the other place was, for sure. This is definitely an upgrade, definitely, you know? And it's still a good price, you know? Yeah, we have Talabat and Malik. We do have Talabat, yeah. And the fees for delivery are a lot cheaper than freaking Uber Eats. Way in non. I know I keep promising it. And my scale is right here, actually. Under here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. Look at this. We have a scale. It doesn't talk though. It's not fancy.
Guys, I want to show you my toilet boy cleaner over here. Discovered.
He's washing the tub. He's taking. Your toilet bowl cleaner?
Yeah.
Because there was
He cleaned the toilet very well.
Yeah, there's a video of him cleaning the doo-doo's toilet with his bare hands. Like, who does that? Ew. Like, gross. Anyway, so whenever Salah saw that, he's like, you can come clean the toilet after I use it. Right, babe?
Actually, if he didn't clean the toilet of Dudu bathroom, he will be kicked in the street.
Yeah, what was the comment you left for him and he blocked you so the coward doesn't even see it?
Oh, yeah. I left a comment on his channel, then he blocked me. This coward, loser.
He hates him for obvious reasons. And he bites his nails. Ew, yeah, his nails were all gross. Yeah. Not, ew, yeah, A+. But he left him a big comment and it's like, no, I'm like, he has you blocked. The bacteria on the hands. Ew, like get a toilet brush. What's your that's definitely when you're on, like he's on something like meth or coke or something. I don't know how long till he's in jail. I have no faith in the Canadian law system, honestly. That's another thing, Messy Poo. I heard you say, blaming me for unleashing him on the internet. Excuse me, as if I own the internet, you big loser. Like, seriously, how dare you? Like I knew at the time what kind of monster he was. I don't have the sixth sense that you have. And you puked in the event, yeah. Can you get some clothes so you can swim? We actually have a pool in the building, so but I don't think so, Tracy.
Yo, Beezers, I miss you all. Hello. Hi, baby. How are you?
Hello.
I miss you.
I miss you too. Yeah, I don't remember like what comment you left for him, but you were basically like.
My comments? I think still the comment, wait.
How much did I help move?
Natured, the coward, pathetic loser.
Oh, your comments there?
My comment removed. My
Oh,
comment
you removed it?
Yeah.
Of course. Basically saying like, you're a fine rat. You're a fine one to talk, drain rat, because you literally would be on the street like the rat you are if you weren't leeching off of doo-doo.
Without Dudu, he will be in the street.
Yeah.
Just like the stray dog.
And
No
how
offense for the animal, because the animal is better than him for a million times.
yeah, and how dare you talk about King Beezer in any way? Like, how dare you?
That's factual.
He's a day youth. Malik said he's a day youth.
Neither is the youth.
Yeah, he is. And so is Doo-Doo. Like, letting him flirt with women, like, right in front of her.
Tickles.
Cuckold. Day youth is, like, Arabic word for cuckold. Say your comment now to the camera, speak your truth. That's basically what he said in his comment.
Just what I said now exactly before I come. It was my comment.
Did I help you move a lot? Not really.
It's okay, baby. Happy.
I mean, when everything, like, I packed a lot of things at the home, but, like, actually moving it, no, I can't do that. But we had people who moved us, and Salah did a lot of the work. But then I did a lot of the unpacking. Like, I took care of the entire kitchen pretty much. Salah just, like, arranged the appliances and installed some new electric outlets so that there's, like, an area I can plug, like, the air fryer, the coal burner thing.
Yeah.
The
Carolina, Salah is not scared of natural. Imagine, guys, if I scared from this pathetic loser, this coward.
You'll use your kung fu on him, Bruce Lee.
Nader! Nader! He cleaned the toilet very well. I swear. He's a good boy. Good boy.
A good belly dancer.
Oh my god, he danced better than the woman. Exactly.
Is it expensive for movers there?
Yeah, not bad. A bit, yeah.
Yeah, not compared to Canada. Like, for everything that we had moved and all the appliances and everything, they moved everything. It would be like probably close like $700 in Canada. That's his normal laugh. Whenever he goes like, it's like exaggerated. And that turd is 59 kilos of bone and sinew. Ew. Meth power.
Meth head.
Yeah, I want to clear something up because like I hate when people actually believe this stupid rumor and for some reason take it as truth. But they're like, whenever your grandma died, you were on drugs and this and that, and you treated her horribly. Number one, I never ever treated my grandmother horribly ever. I took her like once a week at least for groceries and spent time with her. And my mom and I were the only ones of our family that were there when she took her last breath. So I was there alone. Yes, even despite what Meth Head said about it, it doesn't matter.
Who is this? Who is this guy?
You have no labwa? Yeah, Numi, exactly. I was very loyal to her, and I wasn't on anything. Like, the only time I only tried that's hard stuff once, and that was it. And then was never on anything else to go see her. Like, give me a break. So that's absolutely 100% false. Thank you very much. I even have a picture. I took a picture of her when I was with her at the hospital, and I went like pretty much almost every day to see her with my family. So, yeah. How old is Salah? How old are you, babe?
100.
Hi, Carmina. He's 30. I remember like somebody saying
The whole planet now, they know my age. Come on. That third English is getting worse. Bir my sentinel.
You bear my witness. I eat people.
Bir my witness.
Yeah.
I eat people.
Wallah, you can't even understand anything he's saying.
He's a pathetic coward.
It's Salah enjoying his first window. Actually, he doesn't really like windows that much, eh, babe? You don't love them, but the sea view, you love it.
Yeah, actually.
He needs subtitles while he does this mumble. I know. Ugh.
Basically, Natur is called keyboard warrior behind the monitor only.
Yeah.
In the real life, he's so coward, pathetic loser.
Yeah. He got beat up once, and he tried to say that it was.
Believe me, I know this type of people, guys.
Yeah. You know these type of people. He got beat up, and he tried to say that he fell and scraped himself. I remember that. Natur to square up in the Julep parking lot. Yeah, Salah's 100% not afraid of him, and he would probably kick his butt in real life. Yeah, we're still in the same old apartment. Like, we just came to look at an apartment and filmed it. Like, I don't know. People come up with really weird theories, but you know what? That's what they rely on for content. Like, there's no... I heard your mama say, like, you know, you need to clap back at Charlie. You need to talk about Charlie. But the thing is like, if you look at her views, if she's talking about anything else other than me, she cannot afford to talk about anyone else. So she's stuck, you know? It's like there's no other choice for her. And, like, I don't know how people can still hear her whine about stupid things like my lights. Like, who cares? Like, get a life.
Go.
Yeah. What are you cooking next? Oh, I'm going to be cooking tomorrow. It's a surprise. I'm going to be cooking pretty much for most of my mukbangs for a while now. I'm kind of sick of takeout.
By the way, how is Motel 6 for Arif Gant?
Yeah, the nerve. You have the nerve to criticize anyone's looks, number one, when you don't even cam up at all. Like, and when you do, you look like John C. Reilly. And when you don't even show where you live, like, I'm sorry, but, hello. You probably live in a stuffy crap hole. Like,
why she hide her face in every live stream she did?
Coward. No, seriously, it's true. People who just sit there and judge other people, like, I don't know.
And how like, they call it, or they call her reaction channel while she hide her face.
Yeah.
How she react.
That's another thing Charlie said that's true. You don't react, like, what are you reacting? You're like wheezy cackle, witch cackle? Like, you don't show any facial expressions.
Literally hater.
Yeah, that's pure just what it is. Those cats I posted on the community tab, we went outside to go, like, get in the car to go do groceries, and these two cats just came up to us crying loud, loud, loud. Have a video of it. So we gave them some food. Press 1 if you want to see FFG's face. I don't think anyone really does. Maybe that's why she doesn't show it. But, like, I saw a tweet, she, like, because I was watching Yo Mama stream, like, talking about, like, calling Charlie a fatty. Like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? Like, Charlie doesn't have, like, 800 chins, so who are you calling fat, really? Like, you know? And this is not even me fat shaming. This is me pointing out straight facts. Like, the audacity, the nerve. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like I live in, like, the bizarro world where people just, like, completely disregard any of her lies, all of her looks, and all of the hypocritical look shaming she does. And yeah, thank you, Charlie, for saying that even though we don't get along, you still think that I'm not ugly. So thank you. That's, you know, like, because that takes a lot, like, to, I guess, compliment in a way, like, somebody you don't get along with, like, or at least be honest regardless, you know what I mean? It's all projection.
Also, we respect Charlie for address the racist.
Yeah.
For FFG.
She does that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You showed those cats and Monty claims you are getting a cat now.
The hypocrisy, Carolina.
Yeah. If I want to get a cat, I'll get a cat. Like, literally, he like swat his cat on camera, and he has the nerve to talk about how I raised my cats or whatever. And her to, like, she's obviously just pure defaming. She's like, years of abuse. I don't think so, lady. Get a life. Yeah, she said that herself. Yeah, Charlie's way better, way prettier than, like, are you kidding? I can't even compare to FFG. Ugh. No. And the only reason I'm bringing her looks up is because it's relevant in this situation. Because all she does is cut others down for their looks or whatever, you know? Like, comes after Charlie. She's a better looking woman than you. And she's better at roasting than you, 100%. So, shut it. Shut your big hole.
At least Charlie have some manners. If Gunt, zero manners.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, she can at least articulate and sound, like, intelligent compared to, you know?
Yeah.
Her voice is scary. Thanks, Numi. Let alone stealing your cat and being invasive. She has the nerve to call anyone obsessed. Really. Like, you have all my leftovers. All of them. Like, I think you should get a cat, and I am a cat lover. Animal Control visited the villa 3 times and found no neglect. Exactly. Charlie's very pretty. Yeah, so exactly. And she does her makeup well. Like, she's, you know what I mean? Like, for sure. So, whatever. Charlie said that the compliments the girl gang give FFG about her looks are how you talk about an ugly baby. The only reason they even interact with her is to try to piss me off, and it just doesn't work. I don't care whatsoever. Like, if you want to be pathetic and follow someone like that, that's your karma. Think I'm a vile person all you want. I'm, again, not the one who did any of the vile crap she's done. You know what I mean? And then trying to act virtuous like a savior to BBJ. Give me a break. We haven't seen proof of life for BBJ since you got all that money from everybody, you scammer. So
sad BBJ.
But yeah, I found it so cowardly of him to block you, like when you commented on the thing.
Yeah.
The nerve of you to talk about our place or our lives when you literally are a meth head who leeches off of a woman. You suck the life out of people. That's all you do, and you're disgusting.
He has the nerve to react to our big apartment while he lived with Dudu in her apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not for him at all.
Yeah, she like her condo has as much personality as the two of them combined. I heard her say that you need glasses for being with me. Excuse me? Like, you mean like the grandma glasses that you let out? I know.
Disgusting.
Ew. Ew. I don't know. I honestly, I'm blind. I must have been blind.
My shoe is even more beautiful than your face matters.
The bottoms of your shoes after we walk in cow crap all day.
Exactly, yeah, facts.
She said the other day she's putting all the super chat money to buy a new house. What happened to BJ getting this money or animal charities scammer? Yeah, right. A new house. Yeah, sure. Gee, Zachary had a rare spill saying FFG should cam up as well. Exactly. If you're going to be criticizing people, don't be a coward that you are. Big, tough, bad woman with tries to put on a friggin' New York, Boston gangster accent. You look ridiculous. Grow up. Seriously. And stop leaving comments with your 800 alt accounts, like, friggin' loser. So people who pretend to be there for you will just dip out when they see you happy because they don't want to see you happy. That's mistress. That's so true. Like,
So,
yeah, people don't want to see you happy. It's like a real thing. Like, in misery loves company, and
so obvious.
and that's the one thing that they don't have the power to do. They can talk about me all day. They can make up all the rumors they want, but at the end of the day, they don't have the actual power to influence how I feel about myself, about my life. About they don't have the influence on our relationship. You know, we know we're the only people who really know what goes on. You know, like.
Babe, give me some ideas if I want to be famous, get so much views and money.
Well, you'll have to make a reaction channel about me.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Can you imagine? And I know people were trying to warn him, like they're saying things like warning him like Chantal will turn against you and talk about you if you break up and blah blah blah. No, because I have nothing negative to say about Salah. Look at not to bring it up, but my old relationship you know, with Milan. Like, I never talked bad about him when we broke up. The only person I talked bad about was Natcher, El Scammy, because I talked about my abuse.
This scammy.
Yeah, he's a total scammer.
Totally fits.
Yeah, can I have $150 because my boss needs tools? I'm like, no, he doesn't. You freaking liar. You want to gamble or you want drugs? Anyway.
What? He cannot buy his own cigarettes?
No, he
This is
can't.
bullshit. Pathetic.
2 packs, $14.95. I remember.
Well, that's what I got before it was deleted. I have a feeling the last 30 minutes were pretty repetitive, but it's strange that she deleted all of her lives for the past 2 months. What is she trying to hide? Let me know what you think.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is a good love.